Hello, everyone. Welcome to What's Trending live from YouTube Space LA. I'm Cheryl Lazar, and joining me are Vine stars and SHFTY stars. Please welcome Brittany Furlan, Brandon Calvillo. We've got Klarity, and of course, the amazing creator and director of SHFTY, Christiano Covino.
Christina.
I was going to call you by your female name, Christina.
Covino?
I know you've been wanting to do vines with wigs.
That's all he wants to do.
He
He
just became a man recently, so.
What is it like? You just hang out and doing vines all day? Like, what are the process of creating your vines?
I hang out with viners that I don't vine with. Like, I hang out with Rudy. I hang out with Rudy all the time, and Rudy Mancuso. I hang out with him all.
Rudy.
We do vine, but I mean, I hang out with him all the time, and we don't always vine. Like, we'll go eat dinner and stuff.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
we'll do like normal things.
Like normal people
we'll
things?
speak to each other that doesn't involve
Make eye
vine.
contact. Yeah. There's a lot of non-vining though. Like, a big portion of it is like, let's say you have a 10-hour day. 8 hours of it is spent just hanging out and not vining, and then it's like 2 hours. At the last 2 hours, it's like, oh shit, we didn't shoot any vines.
Yeah.
Let's go shoot them right now.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met Marlo Meekins, who was like my inspiration. She was really big on Vine for a time, and she still is. But I mean, like she hasn't Vined as much. First time I met her, we were just talking for like 4 hours, and we were just hanging out. And then like she was like, all right, I gotta leave, and I was like, oh shit, we need to make Vine. You just don't want to do one of those? And she was like, oh yeah, sure. And we just made one like really quickly, and like I love that Vine, and like it's just. Like little stuff like that, but you don't really think about it when you're hanging out with people. You just kind of hang out with them.
We were also just talking about like Nene and doing the Nene, and I've done the Nene with Batch. That's on my Vine.
Really?
But then we were talking about viral stuff and like how, and you were saying how quickly it goes. Like, how important is it to do your own stuff, characters, and your own like slogans and all that versus catching on to something that's viral?
Well, I think there's a balance in it. You have to do your own stuff, and then I think also too when you see like when you see a trend, a lot of the Viners will jump on it because it is the thing that's popular at the time, and that is the thing that Vine wants at that time. So I think if you're going to treat Vine as your business, like any other career choice, I think you have to be smart in the choices that you do. And so if the Nene is popular at that time, you're going to see most Viners do it.
You got to keep doing
If Let's Take a Selfie at that time is popular, you got to do it because it's going to do great because that's what Vine wants at that time.
I think part of it too is I think with present company, speaking for us, is that we all try, and especially the SHFTY cast and the people that we kind of handpicked for this whole thing. All these comedians, I think I can speak for you guys. I'm just going to.
Go ahead.
If there is a trend,
I'm not gonna ask, but it's cool.
Like if there is a trend, like the selfie trend of the Nene, it's like everyone here tried to do it, but tried to make fun of it at the same time and tried to find a way to turn it on its head. So if it was, let me take a selfie, like Brittany was, your let me take a selfie was hilarious. Yeah. Where instead of people being like, let me take a selfie and something happens, Brittany was like, you were like murdering someone, right?
Yeah, I made fun of it.
And ours was like Batman and the Nene. It's like we did one that was like about killing the Nene, and we wanted the Nene to die.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny how this stuff is trendy, but it's also like you can make it. You can add on to it by making fun of it too. Yeah. So it's kind of funny.
That's your angle.
People get sick of it after seeing it for so long, and then it becomes cool to make fun of it, and then it just becomes.
The snowman.
A lot of
I heard that in my nightmares.
A lot of people
I had
here
nightmares about that.